Let's play some Sentinels.
Oh, fickle fans, come on.
Oh, you've been quoted out of context. You must be a famous person now.
I am a famous person now. But we're gonna win. Unless the environment kills us.
So yeah, I could have waited and
We have damage! Grand Warlord boss!
I did not think that would work out, but it did. Well done, team.
Oops, I hit the wrong button.
What did you press?
There, that's the right button. It had the audio, but not the right video.
Don't press the wrong button, Jeremy.
I know, I'm a wrong button person pusher thingy. So good evening, everybody, and welcome. Because of course, it's Tuesday and it's 7-ish. So that must mean it's time to welcome you all to Sentinels Live. If for any reason it seems like the audio is not working as it should be tonight, please let us know in the chat. We changed a little bit of how we're broadcasting tonight, and so some of the levels might not be what you're used to. So if they're not working, let me know and I can adjust them on the fly.
They're talking about your wallpaper.
My wallpaper? Oh, yes, because I have the raw wallpaper on my iPad. Yeah, so that's what's changing tonight is I'm actually streaming from my iPad instead of from Steam, because I'm hoping that that's going to have it play a little bit faster. The playing it from Steam, for some reason, it just does not play as well, and that's annoying. So. All right, so thank you for joining us around the digital tabletop while we play Sentinels of the Multiverse. The goal of these streams, as you all know, is to have some fun while showing you how to play the game, as well as covering strategies that might help you win. Handelabra does believe in civil rights for all and in being as inclusive as possible, so comments or activity that are actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. If you do enjoy the show, please like, share, follow, and subscribe, and be sure to check all the other shows that happen right here at twitch.tv/Handelabra Games. We have a show called Dolphins Dive, which is Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we have a show called Tales from the Archive, which is most Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. But this week, there will be no Tale from the Archive, unfortunately. But the reason is good, and that is that the host of that show, Zach, is getting married, and he's going on his bachelor party this weekend. So we're giving him the week off, because those are just the benevolent dictators that we are, right, John?
Yes.
Exactly. I'm Jeremy. You can follow me at Mr. J Handel. That's MRJHANDEL. And joining me as always is John. Where can people follow you, John?
MIGRANTP.
Migrant P. I spell mine out because Handel, most people spell Handel HANDLE. So I always like to I spell it out because of the EL, which kind of changes things a little bit. And of course, you can always follow the company at Handelabra. That's HANDELABRA. On Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube.
We're spelling it so the kids won't know.
Right. As we are the developers, you can always be sure to get some insight into the process and maybe see some stuff before anyone else. Maybe you'll see something tonight. The game includes a tutorial that covers the basics, but we always do our best to explain exactly what we're doing, when we do it, and why. And depending on how long it takes for us to win or lose, we usually play, these days, 3 or 4 games in a 2-hour session. I think the last couple times we've streamed, it's been 3 and
4 games last week.
4 games last week, and I think the week before too. Oh goodness. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, as well as PC, Mac, and Linux via Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. And you can check out sentinelsdigital.com for more info, as well as to download and try the demo absolutely free. All right, so and Lou Dolphin says that he got 4 games in on Dolphins Dive last week.
Cool. I would like to start off by saying hello to Judah.
Hey, Judah!
Thanks for watching.
I was about to say that as well. We appreciate that your entire life will be lived in a world where Sentinels of the Multiverse exists as a video game.
That's right.
That's a pretty cool life to live, if you ask me.
Living the dream.
Which I realize nobody did, but that's okay. All right, cool. So, yeah, let's get into online multiplayer here. Start up a new game. So what do you think, John? What should we play tonight? Oh man, I'm gonna actually back out. I can't. I'm on my iPad and I
Oh, you didn't set up an avatar.
haven't set up an avatar, so I'm gonna go do that real quick.
We could play the weekly one shot. It's randomized.
Ooh, all right.
You want to do that first?
Save. All right, there. I'm Mr. Oblivion. That's what I am.
Well, we can do that second.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. I haven't actually looked at the weekly one shot yet this week. Let's see. Is chat saying anything interesting?
Wager Master.
Ooh.
In Rook City. Advanced. Now you've left. Again.
Didn't you say you wanted to play the weekly one shot?
Well, I said we could play it second, but if you want, we can play it first.
Oh. Enforce required expansions below. Yeah, we definitely want open hands. Voting style majority. Create game. Wonderful. All right, I'm in filter number 3.
Ooh.
Ooh. All right, I'll take Bunker and the Sentinels.
All right. Then I will take friend person and song friend person.
Right on. Okay, so actually, let me ask before we get into this: can you guys all hear the music in the game? Is that a thing that's happening? Because if not, there's a thing I can do to make sure that that's happening correctly. We monitor audio and see if that's actually working or not. I think it's working. It sounds like it's working. All right. Well, if they tell me we can hear fine, okay, good.
Someone said you are almost inaudible.
I'm almost inaudible?
One person said that. Jana Grow.
Jeremy, you're almost inaudible. Oh, well, that's not good. How about now? Can you hear me now? I mean, my things are bouncing when I talk, so I'm assuming that I'm okay. It's time to play some games. Can you win before you all die? So fun. We stand as one, we fight together, and we oppose your evil ways. Actually, just finished the Sentinel/Void Guard episode this evening.
Yeah, so this one shot is inspired by that podcast.
Yeah,
where they talked about
holy
Wager Master and the
cow.
ideas.
What a podcast that was. It took me all week to get through it. But it was so many great insights. I'm very excited to have learned all that about the Sentinels and Void Guard and all that fun stuff. So.
Oh, apparently it was the listener's mistake. They had the volume turned down, I guess.
Ah, okay. All right, so the Sentinels open with a Hippocratic Oath, Human Shield, Team Communication, and Telekinetic Wallop. Oh, man, see, this is the thing. Like, this is the problem with playing from my iPad, is that I tried to turn this off, but apparently Do Not Disturb means if you're actually in the thing and not locked, it'll still give you all your notifications. So that's going to be annoying, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
Is there a global no notifications master switch besides that?
I don't think so. I mean, I hit Do Not Disturb. I guess I can... Let me bounce out of here.
Well, you don't want airplane mode.
I know, yeah. If I hit, yeah, that was the problem. It's like if I hit airplane mode, it'll turn everything off.
Yeah,
so.
when Do Not Disturb is enabled, the calls and alerts that arrive while locked will be silenced. Oh, if you under Do Not Disturb, there's this option to
silence
go
always. Done. Awesome. All right, fixed.
Maybe that'll do it. I'll
Rejoin.
text you and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Oh, see, by doing that, I accidentally hit a button where I didn't get to show what everybody had. So hang on a second. Well, I got the ding on my computer, but I did not get it on my iPad, so that's good.
Good.
All right, so Prime Warden's Argent Adept opens with Alacritus Subdominant, Scherzo, Frost and Flame, Syncopated Onslaught, and Viral Sonata. Skyscraper has got a Colossal Left Hook, Rest and Recover, and Thorathian Monolith. And Bunker has got a couple of upgrade modes, an Adhesive Foam Grenade, and a Grenade Launcher. It looks like Wager Master has brought out an Unwise Wager, playing dice with the Cosmos, Not All He Seems, and Losing to the Odds. So let's start to...
Yeah, we'll need to look at those.
Yes. All right, Unwise
And
Wager.
Great, breaking the rules too. It's gonna come out. Yeah, unwise wager. We discard the top card of our deck to flip that card face down. Otherwise, it flips the face down villain card face up. I don't mind. Well, I mean, we don't necessarily have to flip it face down if we don't want them to flip, so we can see if we want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Then playing dice with the Cosmos reverses our player order, and if any heroes are incapacitated at the end of the villain turn, the heroes lose.
Okay.
Not All He Seems prevents damage to Wager Master 1 time, but also if there's no cards in the villain deck, the heroes win. Losing to the odds, this is a good way to beat Wager Master, the dinosaur one. If each hero target has an even amount of current HP, but less than their maximum HP, the heroes win the game. So we can try to make that happen. And then, I don't know if you got to his card play phase yet.
Not yet.
You may as well.
I'm hitting choose for me.
Oh. So yeah, I guess we can decide if we want to flip this face down. I guess we can. There's no, I don't think any matter leaving it.
I mean, there's nothing already face down, so...
Yeah. I don't mind discarding the top card. All right, then he went through all his other checks, and none of them were true, and so Bunker goes first. So we are both reversing hero order and the order within each hero turn.
Nice. Yeah, so one of the other things that I'm trying to work out, since we're playing a little differently, is since I've got the tablet, I'm trying to not to keep my face like in the tablet and try and keep it so that I can actually look at you guys and let you see my smiling mug, and also keep an eye on the chat while we're streaming here.
So unfortunately, we don't have, I don't know if we have enough damage right now to get us all hit for losing to the odds, but we can try.
Yeah. Yeah, the Sentinels put a bit of a wrench in that because...
Well, and I mean, you can play Grenade Launcher, but then you can't use it.
Right.
You may as well get ready for it.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's kind of funny. It's like we want to hit ourselves, but we can't. And Skyscraper is just going to draw a mess of cards. What's really good for that is Tectonic Chokeslam, because it hits us all for 1 damage. I guess I could punch 2 of us to get down to even. I guess I may as well do that.
Yeah, so Take Walker asks, is that why there was like the raw picture? And that's because, yes, I'm on my tablet, so I was on the main screen. That's why you saw my cool raw screenshot.
Actually, I'll just have Skyscraper punch herself to get to even hit points, and then not discard, because I don't want to play anything else. Because everyone else just needs to go down by 2. Except Idealist, I guess. All right. Oh, so now I could like hit Bunker, right?
Yep.
I can hit Bunker for 2 damage, which makes Bunker lower
and even.
And you could play something. Adhesive Foam Grenade is good because then the environment won't go.
Okay.
And then you can shoot us with your Grenade Launcher appropriately. So
right. So if I hit
anyone,
like Idealist and Mainstay. No, I'm sorry, Mainstay and Writhe, and then like Idealist with the 1, they'll all be lower and even.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mainstay.
I guess I should have used. I should have hit someone else with, and then hit like, yeah, that's good.
All right, so all we need to get even now is we need to get Dr. Medico to even, and Argent Adept has taken damage or not? No.
He hasn't, but he's gonna hit himself for 2 damage right now.
Awesome.
And now I just need to hit Dr. Medico for 1, which I can with Telekinetic Wallop. So.
If by you mean me.
Oh, I mean you. So.
So, yeah.
Wait, don't.
Yeah, I'm looking
at that.
Use that.
You just want to play Telekinetic Wallop and have someone hit Medico for 1. So you could use whatever power, like maybe Rive's power, that would be safe.
Yeah.
And like use it on Wager Master, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you want to trash that. That will ruin our plan.
Yep. All right, so telekinetic wallop. Hit Medico. Wait.
You're first choosing who's dealing damage.
Oh, well, that's fine. He can.
Yeah,
still
he
do
can
Medico.
himself,
He can
and then
himself for 1.
stop.
And environment turn, which is adhesive foam grenaded.
And unless he plays something to stop us, which he didn't. Yay!
One-shotted.
That's Wager Master sometimes.
So Q says, I haven't looked. Is this weekly one-shot randomized? I believe it is, yes.
It is randomized. The first time I tried it, it was really hard and I lost. But the second time, I was able to win by that card in a few rounds.
Oh, look at how mad Wager Master is. He's like, but you messed up my game. Good times. All right, so that was a good warm-up game. Let's randomize and see what we get here. Oh, you're the king.
Yeah, because you left.
Oh, right.
Random Baron Blade. We did that last time for an easy game that ended up being actually challenging.
Yep. The
Dreamer in Rook City? No. Heroic Infinitor and Magmaria. That sounds good.
All right, and I've got, I think, a new variant to show some people tonight.
I guess we could do something
Not
like
Dark
that.
Visionary, but Visionary Unleashed. Yes. All right. So, for those of you who are not familiar with the Visionary Unleashed, this is a Visionary variant where she is just damage dealing, crushing lucidity. The Visionary deals 1 target X psychic damage, where X is the number of your ongoing cards in play +1. And I will say this: the more I play the new variants as we get them implemented and as we play them, the more I'm consistently impressed by how differently you play a deck with just 1 difference. Like, I don't even pay attention to the HP difference generally, but just this 1 difference in terms of her base power completely changes how I play the Visionary. So, all right. So what do we got? We
It's
got
the Jeremy variant.
The Jeremy variant, exactly. So we've got Heroic Infinitor at Magmaria, and it looks like we've got Ra, Mr. Fixer. Is that Golem Unity? Yep.
Yep.
And
Freedom 6 Unity.
Freedom 6 Unity, and Visionary Unleashed.
You want to play Advanced, Challenge, Ultimate?
Let's take a look at this. All right, Advanced, increase damage dealt to Infinitor by 2, and manifestations are indestructible. And Challenge, at the start of the middle turn, the top card Infinitor deck is played. If his manifestation is put into play, if not, it is shuffled back and for his deck, and his manifestation in play is restored to its maximum HP. And on the flip side, damage dealt by villain targets is reducible and cannot be redirected. I'm open. What do you want to play?
I don't know if I've played Challenge much. We'll give it a try.
All right. So
he gets more manifestations, basically.
Yeah. So Challenge Heroic Infinitor at Magmaria with the team that I already listed. This and Extreme Captain Cosmic are the 2 variants that turn 2 of my least favorite heroes into my most favorite, says Takewalker. All right. I can barely resist the whispers of oblivion. You must help me, heroes. You shall burn under the baleful gaze of the sun. All right. Ra opens with a Fire Blast, Flesh of the Sun God, Living Conflagration, and Scorched Earth. Mr. Fixer has got an Alternating Tiger Claw, Hoist Chain, Meditation, and Toolbox. Unity, Flash, Forge, Hasty Augmentation, Raptorbot, and Supply Crate. And Visionary Unleashed. It's got Decoy Projection, Foresight, Mind Spike, and Precognition. All right, let's see what Heroic
Boogie
Infinitor's
2003 seems to think that Sentinels on the iPad is clunky, but I will tell you that if I'm playing Sentinels, it is on my iPad on the couch. It is far superior to playing it on computer, in my opinion. I still like it on Steam, but I'm not going to curl up with my laptop.
Yeah, I think it really just depends on where I am. Like, if I'm at the office, I'm playing it on Steam. If I'm at home, I'm playing it on my couch on the tablet.
And, surprise, surprise, manifestations!
All right, what are we thinking? We got 2 Lambent Reapers, 2 Recolescent Hellions, and a Twisted Miscreation. And I suppose it probably makes sense to sort of bring people up to speed on how Heroic Infinitor plays. So, manifestations are indestructible. Reduce damage dealt to manifestations by 1. If there are no manifestations in play, you win. Infinitor is a hero target. So, this is one of the things that kind of changes up. If you've never played Heroic Infinitor before, it plays very differently than a lot of other villains. So, he's actually a good guy in this. Increased damage dealt by Infinitor by 1. When Infinitor would be destroyed, he flips instead. Whenever a manifestation with 1 or fewer HP is dealt damage by Infinitor, it's placed under this card. So, the only way to get manifestations out of play is for Infinitor to damage them when they have 1 or fewer HP. And then they get placed under him. At the end of the villain turn, Infinitor deals 1 manifestation, 2 melee damage. That flips him, at which point he becomes overcome by manifestations. When flipped to the side, Infinitor's maximum HP is 90. Infinitor is restored to 90. All cards under this card are destroyed. Then Infinitor deals each non-hero target X energy damage, and each hero target regains X HP, where X is the number of cards destroyed this way. Whenever a manifestation would enter play, Infinitor gains 4 HP. When it enters play, it is destroyed. At the end of the villain turn, Infinitor deals each non-villain target 2 energy damage. Any target dealt damage this way deals itself 2 irreducible psychic damage. And of course, we are playing challenge, which means on his front side, there are basically more manifestations. And we can deal with the other side if we ever get there.
Basically, he's our friend on the front side, and we need to help him get rid of his manifestations. Yeah. And if he gets to the flip side, you're in trouble. Don't do that. Lambent Reapers are pretty bad, so I usually go for them first.
Sure.
And since you're AFK, you're not even voting.
Oh. I was too busy reading things.
And let's not pick Infinitor.
Visionary already taken damage. Wah wah.
One's taking damage.
My scotch this evening is a Glenmorangie, which is a sherry cask finish. I really dig a lot of these scotches that are finished in something else. Like another one that I really like is a what is it? Belvini, I want to say. It's a Caribbean cask where it's finished in rum barrels. That is delicioso.
So with this challenge mode, we had to be careful because if we have some deck manipulation with the Visionary, which we're going to want to use because at the start of his turn, he reveals the top card of his deck. If it's manifestation, he plays it. If not, each manifestation is restored to maximum. So we kind of want them to be manifestations.
Right.
So I would hope that you play Precognition on your turn.
That was my plan. Obviously, I want to start getting things like Foresight into play because that's an ongoing, so that'll, fuel my damage dealing. But this is this is a villain where, yes, damage dealing is important, but since the only killing blows can come from him, doing what we can to manipulate things is probably going to be more important.
You're setting things up for him.
Right. Set him up and let him knock him down.
So I've got a couple Lambent Reapers there for him.
Jean-Marc is heading out for now.
Bye,
you,
Judah.
sir.
Bye, Jean-Marc.
Say goodnight to Judah for me. All right. Let's see here. I do have the moist chair. Reduce all damage dealt by that target by 1. Did the manifestations deal damage?
You won't be able to deal damage. They have -1.
Ah, okay.
You won't be able to get through with the hoist chain. You could put out your irreducible damage thing first.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm actually going to start with Toolbox and just see what else I can get for now, and then maybe start building a little bit.
Another toolbox.
Another Toolbox! And I can't really do anything with this, right? Yeah, okay, so that's fine.
You can try.
Always got to try. Oof, Magmaria is definitely one of the most atmospheric environment musics that Jean-Marc has made. It's so it's relaxing but also harrowing at the same time.
I want my stealth bot, and I want my swift bot. And I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh, stealth bots, are you gonna be in trouble if I play right now? Let's play swift bot first. Stealth bot next turn.
So Swift gets
Hey, construction
Swifty.
pylon. Perfect.
Nice. All right, I'm going to start here with Precognition. So, yeah, we've got the Recolescent Hellion there, and then 2 one-shots, both Whispers of Oblivion.
Yeah, so I think the Hellion, even though it's going to come out,
Yeah, put that on
heal
top.
up the other ones, so.
Put the one-shots on the bottom. And I assume I should just take that Lambent Reaper down to 0, the second one.
Why-
Or should I go for something else?
You can't damage anything.
Oh, right, it's still -1. Ugh,
And why would you hit the one? Don't hit anything at 1.
yeah, because for some reason I have it in my head that they have to be at 0, but you're right, it's 1. For some reason I think my internal monologue changes it to just get them all down to 0 and then he'll deal with them, but it's actually only get them down to 1.
This is the card draw, Magmarian. Yeah, the Unleashed Visionary art is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wait till you see if she's incapacitated.
All right.
And he's going to put more manifestations? Sure. I think my Swiftbot is going to die. Yep. Well, he may as well. I don't know which one. I guess it doesn't matter which one.
Yeah, either one of those is going to go. I mean, obviously they can re-heal, but I mean, they can heal back from -2 as well, so.
Swiftbot! Ouch, ouch, ouch.
So much damage flying around. None of it dealt by me. And there goes the Swiftbot.
Alright. These Hellions are going to start going after Ra, so I'm going to put out Flesh of the Sun God. Actually, I guess I could put out... I could use that power, and that would save us from those Hellions a lot, so I'm going to do that. Because that's pretty rough. There's 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a lot of fire damage.
Alright, so now I have two toolboxes. Yeah, I think I'm going to get out my reducible damager now. And if I need to get more cards, I have ways to do that. And let's see, so... I'll go after the other Lambent Reaper for now.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bloody Knuckles. Excellent.
That's dangerous.
It is, but I like it.
Well, I have a stealth bot that might survive for a few minutes. And I guess we'll just chip down that Lambent Reaper to 1, which is the target amount, Jeremy.
Welcome, Logic 8, who's very good at almost remembering when streams start. Does your mom let you have 2 toolboxes? What? What are you talking about, Takewalker? It has been quite some time since my mom determined how many toolboxes I was allowed to own. I'm 40. I'm an old man. All right, let's see here.
Decoy wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
If I get Imbued Fire out, then that demoralization will start cutting through.
Yeah, I'm seeing demoralization. I'm seeing foresight. What I'm seeing is ongoing cards that I want to get into play. All right, so both the Lambent Reapers are down to 1. So what's our next most
thing to do 0 damage to?
Oh,
whatever
right, it's
you
still
like.
only 1. Ah, man. Well, irrespective, what is our next thing? Are we more interested in the Recalcitrant Hellions or the Twisted Miscreation?
The Hellions I'm blocking, so. A Smoldering Crystal. No one can actually take fire damage, so we can't pick up the crystal. It requires pain.
Uh-oh. Apparently there was a reference that I wasn't getting.
I don't know.
Does your mom let you have 2 toolboxes? Let's be down with the references. Uh-oh. I'm drawing a complete blank.
Well, here he's taking out both of the Reapers. That's good.
Cool.
Get rid of those first. Just to make sure they get got.
You got to get
he's doing,
got.
Oh, he has +1 damage because he just has it. So yeah, I'm going to save Raptorbot, I think. So I'll pick Raptorbot first. And then I'm just going to let everyone else take the damage, I think.
Yeah.
It's only 2.
Well, let's do, well, yeah, I guess the order's
order
probably not
won't
going to
matter.
matter, because I can just tell it to do it.
If it was more than 5 damage, it would matter.
Oh, and then you have it. Okay. If this was a then you have it reference, then I know what we're talking about.
I don't know why it has to do with your mom.
Yeah.
That's a different reference.
Whew. I don't know what temperature it is where everybody else is, but it's like in the high 80s here in Cleveland, which is, I don't know what in Celsius.
Saying it's hot in Cleveland.
It's very hot in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's like 28 here, and I think it was like 30 in Ontario this last few days, so it's warm.
Yeah, it's like midsummer, like early August warm right now.
Unfortunately, he is going to chip something else down, but not. Well, he may as well choose one of the Hellions, I guess. It's only going to be 1 to the Miscreation.
It's a meme.
Okay.
I'm opening it up. G-Bill, how come your mom lets you eat 2 wieners? I am completely unfamiliar with this meme in any way, shape, or form, so I don't feel so bad.
Well, now you know your meme.
Yep.
It's from 2008.
I already voted. Okay, good. I'm not the one that's waiting.
I voted a long time ago.
I don't know. I clicked the vote. I was sitting
I don't
here.
know, man.
Man, who coded this game?
Take this?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's only got 1 health left.
Yep.
You can bite the bullet. And then here, these will all be immune. Thanks, Logicate. That bug with Cargo Warfang and Extreme Prime Warden's Captain Cosmic has been reported and will be fixed. Well, I can Scorched Earth and do a bunch of fire damage. Well, 1 fire damage to everything. That could be useful. If someone else can do area damage and he happens to play an area damage card, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and... I mean, I could get more use of it in a little bit. I don't know. It's always tempting to be able to finish off a whole bunch of them. But then they could also, like, all heal. So maybe I'll save Scorched Earth until we have more business. And I'll chip down the Twisted Miscreation and make us immune to fire, because that's pretty good. the most massive bug Lou Dolphin is mentioning is that Oblivion is unable for download.
Alright, so I've got my irreducible damage. I do have my pipe wrench.
Pipe wrench would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Saves you some damage.
I like that. And then I get to do... Yeah, so increase damage dealt by 1, and it's irreducible. Okay, yeah, I like that. Alright, so let's see. I can take another Hellion down to 1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
And we have the good Unity. I'm going to play Inspired Repair to heal my Stealth Bot. A B-Bot. I don't know if I actually want a B-Bot. I want more environment cards. Oh, hey, Powered Shockwave. That's good. Having more area damage that lets us recover from his healing thing and have another chance to kill more is good. I'm not going to use my power because I'm down to 11. But Raptorbot can knock another Hellion down. Yeah. Oh, and you got a jack handle, so...
Did I? Oh, did I? Nice.
You can also participate in the area damage club.
Awesome. All right, and
you can get one of your ongoings out if you want so hard.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to decide. Do I want? Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, demoralization is a better choice because like I might use that, but then I also might.
Yeah. I might get imbued fire, and then it will be useful. And if it flips, it'll be useful too. So.
Psychic Maelstrom.
Yeah, so ideally here he will reveal a manifestation and then play a card, play Whisper of Lilium. You'll definitely want to do that. Each target 4 melee damage. Well, whatever we were thinking.
Yep. It's a behemoth.
Oof. So I guess the order slightly matters because Stealth Bot.
Yeah, so do we want to hit... Yeah, what do you think?
Stealth Bot could save, like, Raptor Bot and Infinitor, probably. I would use that for that.
Okay.
So. And so we'll vote Infinitor, and Stealth Bot will save Infinitor.
I just made a Homestar Runner reference. I'm good in your book. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and Logic Gate says, play with Madness is the first power to cause something other than the character card to deal damage. I love that card so much that I actually went back and started listening to all my old Iron Maiden albums this week. I listened to Seventh Son of a Seventh Son all day yesterday, and then today I was listening to Number of the Beast and Peace of Mind all day. It got me right back in that old school Iron Maiden world. Good times.
And we're immune to fire damage, so we can ignore that.
Can I play
Yay!
with Madness?
Okay, step 1, step 2, insanity. That's not what I want. Well, he's going truly insane.
Yep. Here it goes.
And he's going to deal every target 1 damage, so at least that part worked. I don't think the order matters. We can't do anything about it.
Okay.
I think he might be out of manifestations and might be burning himself out right now if we survive. So we'll see.
Manifestation.
Once he has only 1 shots, he just plays them until the game is over.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't play, like, he will run out and then they'll go to the discard, but it's likely that, yeah, because these miscreations hopefully will get down to 1 and then.
Whispers of Oblivion.
Oh, but he's gonna run out of cards. Oh no, I guess he's gonna reshuffle some cards that are in the trash, so he might end up doing some more damage. Real top 4 cards.
Crazy Artifice.
Top card.
Another Whispers. So.
Yeah, I think he's got another damage in there. He's got another Whispers in there, so that's gonna be it.
All right.
Hey, and Unity's not even dead. She's just almost dead. Don't choose for me. Unity
I know.
would-
Well, I had chosen one of the Twisted Mist creations, but then you weren't selecting, so I didn't know if maybe you were wanted us to choose for me. So, all right, and there it is.
Hooray!
We're already doing better than last week. That's for sure.
2 for 2. And when we did play Ultimate Karga Warfang, didn't we?
Was it ultimate or just challenge? I don't remember.
It was hard.
It was definitely difficult.
Maybe it was regular. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't
It
remember
was
either.
like and then the La Capitan game. Oh my god, that was Ultimate, I think.
Mostly dead is still partly alive. And he didn't say to lie, he said to blave, which clearly means to bluff. So you're probably playing cards, and he cheated. That was 30 years ago this week. What? I'm of course talking about.
1987.
What's that?
1987.
I believe that was. I think it was 30 years ago this week. I read an article about how it was 30 years ago or 25 years ago or something. Princess Bride. Good movie. Oh, can we see Visionary's in cap, please? Sure, why not? All right, so boom, boom. So here's Visionary Unleashed, crushing Lucidity, and we'll flip her over, and there she is. Ooh. One target deals itself 1 psychic damage. Each player may discard a card. Any player that does draws 2 cards, or select a damage type until the start of your next turn. Increase all damage of that type by 1.
Maybe we'll see it in the game.
All right. Let me take a look at the villains and see what we...
What does your spreadsheet say we should play?
Yeah, let me pop that open. Let's see.
Perhaps the Ennead?
I was just thinking Ennead.
Well, then we'll play it.
Yeah, done. Yeah, let me look at the spreadsheet. I have to make sure that I have to double check that Krista's got this all updated. We actually have to add in some stuff with the new variants. We haven't added those in yet. But yeah, I'm on board with the Ennead. All right, and then let's see. Yeah, heroes. How about I know who I'm gonna play for my first hero. There you go.
I'm going to play both the 2 new variants. Aha!
Nice. And then I am going to play a boring, everyday, regular old hero.
Sounds good.
All right.
Any environment preference? Or did the stats say?
I'm looking at the
play-
villains now. Yeah, actually, Ennead's not a... Well, Ennead's not a bad choice. Yeah, not surprisingly, it looks like the various spites are some of the lowest. As well as Omnitron, interestingly. Base Omnitron. That's fine. All right, so let's look
it's
at
been
the...
a long time since played Omnitron. We can play Omnitron next.
We'll play Omnitron next. All right, so let's look at the environments. Lowest environment is... Ugh, but that's no fun. It's Tomb of Anubis.
Well, that's too obvious.
That's too
We've done
obvious.
that.
Second lowest...
That particular combo has been overdone.
Yeah, second lowest is Mars Base. So next we can play Tomb of Anubis with Omnitron. We'll play Mars Base with Ennead here.
We'll switch them up. We thought that we would do the opposite.
Dun dun dun. All right. Our power has seen millennia. You shall fall before the Ennead. I've seen all manner of evil varmint across space and time. I tell them the same thing. Draw! All right. So, no La Capitan. Yeah, La Capitan would have been a good choice. I just started listening to that episode like half an hour before the show started. But we can get to La Capitan next week, maybe.
Yeah, I just got to they dropped the biggest truth bomb
Oh, I haven't gotten to that bit yet. I'm only
Yeah,
like 10 or 15
you will
minutes
know
into
it
the
when you
episode.
hear it.
Okay.
And no spoilers in the chat
Okay.
about the truth bomb because it
enough.
just came out today.
Yeah.
No spoilers, Jeremy, either.
Yes. Yeah, I'm literally only like 10 or 15 minutes into the episode, and they're talking about how she's from the 16th century Spain. They're talking about she's one of 20 kids, and because everybody had 20 kids back then, they had litters.
In a litter.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Chrono-Ranger opens with Compounded Bow, Displaced Armory, No Executions, and Temporal Grenade. Fanatic has got a Brutal Censure, Divine Sacrifice, Holy Nova, and Sanctifying Strike. Visionary Unleashed has got a couple of Cerebral's Hemorrhage, Mental Divergence, and Mind Spike. And regular, everyday Vanilla Tempest has got a Genebound Shackles, Into the Stratosphere, Localized Hurricane, and Reclaim from the Deep. I'm not going to lie, that was not a totally random choice. I picked regular Tempest because regular Tempest is very good at area damage, and with this target-rich of an environment, I was like, I like an area damage hero.
Tempest is a founding member of the Area Damage Club.
Exactly.
And is always elected as the secretary.
All right, Osiris, Geb, Nephthys, Isis, and the Desert's Wrath. Those are all environment cards. Wah, ain't nones.
People are talking about the Celestial Tribunal. It will be released in Mini Pack 4 sometime in the future. Don't hold your breath.
Take Walker, there's nothing that I divulge from that episode that is considered a spoiler. We all know that she is an old-timey, piratey Spanish person. I guess he's saying that she's one of 20 kids. That's not a spoiler.
It's a joke. It's not a spoiler.
It's a joke, exactly. All right. Just because you're one of the people who I hear a letter from on every single episode of the letters page doesn't mean that you can abuse me, Take Walker.
Have you written in a letter?
I have not. Although I did notice that Migrant B wrote a letter in the Void Guard episode.
That's Biomancer getting up to.
I know.
I've written in one letter. And it was great.
I know that I heard it, but I can't remember off the top of my head which one it was from.
It was in the Sentinels episode. It was about the idea about Dr. Master.
So it was 5 weeks ago that I listened to it, because that episode I feel like I've been listening to for an entire month.
Yeah. But I sent in the question a while ago.
Right.
Don't hold your breath, TM. That's the new soon. It's the not soon.
Nice.
It's not tied to anything under our control. That's why it's don't hold your breath.
DHYB. TM.
Oh yeah, the actual Biomancer episode is going to have lots of cool letters, I bet.
Oh, yes.
All right, Fanatic is always happy to take more damage.
Sure. I'm definitely trying to keep an eye on myself in this thing, because I really don't want to be like head down, like, hey, everybody, look at my forehead while I stare at my tablet.
Can you like mount it? Like
I've been trying to do that. Like I've been kind of holding it up because I don't want to do that, but it's getting annoying.
Yeah, gorilla arm. All right, so who have we got for the Ennead here? The Ennead are a team of supervillains, if anyone doesn't know, and they come out as a group. And so we have Osiris, who is probably the worst of the lot here. Geb. Is it Geb or Jeb? I can't remember how they pronounce it. Nephthys and Isis.
Yeah, I would say Osiris, then Geb are probably our two most important.
Whenever I go to museums, I always see tons of stuff from the Cult of Isis. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Osiris is the worst of these because he makes us discard cards, and that is bad. Yup. So, I do have a damage dealing power, which is great, because I like my power, but it's stronger whenever you have more bounties in play. So, I'm going to hook up Jim's hat with my Displaced Armory and start pinging Osiris. And I actually can't play No Executions anyways because there are no non-character card targets in play.
Mm-hmm.
There is actually only one in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, there's two in the game.
Okay.
There's Dullness Weaponry, and there's Decoy Projection.
Right. Has everybody taken damage at this point?
Yes. Yeah, we took, I think, yeah, everyone's taken damage, I'm pretty sure.
Like, I'm just trying to decide, like, do I Brutal Censure and then use my main power on somebody else and then Holy Nova that person next turn? Or do I broad damage now?
I would focus damage because they have a lot of, like, every villain target regains.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so I'll start by brutally censuring Osiris. And then I will use my main power on Osiris, and then, assuming he lives till next turn, which it looks like it's likely he will, I will then Holy Nova.
Like, area damage obviously is strong against them, but, like, they're weak to both area damage and focus damage.
And focus damage, yeah, totally.
Yeah. If you can focus one down, that's pretty great.
Yeah, plus, I mean, obviously Visionary's got 2 area damages, and Tempest has got area damage. So, like, if I've got the ability to focus damage with a different hero, we've got area covered pretty well.
Yeah. I don't... What do the flip sides of these do? Geb is fine. Nephthys makes them heal. Isis discards the top cards. Well, yeah, whatever. Hit the ones that are lower.
Who's the one that plays everything?
Set.
Set.
Set's not out yet.
All right. Yeah, I feel like it's not going to pay dividends just yet, but I'm going to get myself set up to do it later.
Yep, that's always good.
And I'll get my Gene Mount out. We'll hit Geb, and then hit everybody else. And draw Flash Flood. All right, that's good. If we get like a countdown or something. Maintenance level.
Maintenance level.
And a fire in the biosphere.
Each target 2 damage.
The quintessential environment card. Does not care who you are, good guy, bad guy, just deals damage.
But more to the heroes.
Yeah, well, in general. I mean, in this game, it's actually pretty even. Because there's like, right now, there's an equivalent number of villain targets as there are hero targets.
And we took twice as much
Oh,
damage.
right, and then, right, yes, I forgot about the second part. Ugh. Destroy the ongoing cards. Storm.
You want a hint about Tempest after only 1 week?
Yeah, you guys are getting spoiled. Just because the first unlock of Tempest was like within 15 minutes of us flipping the switch. You're getting a little big for your britches out there, people. Don't forget, it's literally 30 days that we wait if you guys can't figure it out before we make it available. So.
And that's not making the condition public, just the cheat button.
Exactly.
I
think you guys are forgetting that there were a couple of variants out there that we actually had to make squish goals on the Kickstarter because nobody figured them out for like months and months and months.
That's right. That was Skinwalker Gloomweaver, I think, was it? Or Spite Agent Gloom, one of them?
It was...
Maybe Guys?
It was the second Skinwalker Gloomweaver and the bunker, the Freedom 6 bunker.
Okay.
Were the 2 that we revealed via the Kickstarter.
I will just say what I have said several times in the past, which is you shouldn't believe what people say without proof.
Always a good plan.
Or at least take it with a grain of salt. And look at the actual evidence that you have. Alright. That fire in the biosphere is easy to destroy. Maintenance level is easy to destroy. So I'm not going to be worried about that.
Sure.
I don't have any bounty cards in my trash, but I will after fire in the biosphere makes us... Oh, that's one player discard 2 card.
Why am I not surprised that Sanvar is the one who points out that Santa Guys was in fact there for months before the unlock was discovered? Sanvar is our guy's guy, in case you were curious.
It was actually discovered, I think.
It was, but it was true that, like, nobody really figured it out, like, officially for a very long time, despite the fact that lots and lots and lots and lots of people did it, because it's a fairly easy thing to do. It just
Tempest is similar.
yeah.
So I'm just going to play a bounty board because I'm going to be reshuffling anyways, and I don't see why not. It's a damage.
By the way, Sandvar, are you going to be around at GDEX this weekend? I know you're a Columbus guy, right? We're going to be at GDEX in Columbus. If you're going to be around Columbus, come to the convention center. It's the Ohio Game Developer Expo. We will be there, booth 511. Come see us. Oh, I'm sorry I won't see you. All right, so as I mentioned, I think I'm going to Holy Nova Osiris while also healing everybody up for a little bit here. Just a little bit. Healing. Oh. Okay, for some reason I had put it together that Sandvar
is already a volunteer.
Was a different person. But now that he said that,
Hound 2000.
it's one of those problems where like I get so used to thinking of people by their like screen names that I forget what their real names are.
Or there are multiple screen names.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yeah, I used to have multiple screen names, and at one point I consolidated into one.
What do we think is the odds that we're going to kill Osiris this round?
Possible.
All right, I'm gonna.
If you want to start hitting someone else with your thing, that's okay.
Oh, right. If I use it, it's going to go to Osiris because it's not the end of my turn.
It's going to go to Osiris no matter what you do, so...
Right.
Yeah.
I dropped a thing and I can't find it now. Oh, well. What are you going to do?
A thing. Alright, well, I will just keep playing little damages. I'll try to chip down Geb a little bit to help your, that will help your, whatchamacallit, Gene-bound shackles.
Gene-bound shackles, yep.
So if you hit Geb, then, yeah, Nephthys will be the highest, and if you hit Nephthys, then Geb will be the highest again, but that's just how it is. That's fine.
Yep.
His real name is Powerhound 2000. Mr. 2000, I presume.
Alright, so... And we're not super interested in getting rid of any of these environment cards, or are we?
Yeah, it's easy for us to get rid of them, so... We don't, like, we can, the maintenance level, we can just reshuffle, and Fire in the Biosphere, someone could discard 2 cards, which I'm sure we can sort that out.
Yeah. So,
I'm sure you have something better to do. Like, do 2 damage, or 4 damage to Geb.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Is there something that I can into the Stratosphere? Or was
no,
that you
but
just
you can deal the villain target with the highest HP 2 projectile damage.
Oh, I see.
There will never be a card that fulfills the
I know, that's why I was like, why is he picking that? Okay, yeah, it does deal damage, but...
It's 4 damage to Geb.
Right. But, and just hear me out here,
okay.
Localized Hurricane will deal 5 and 5. If I do
more
Geb
damage using Into the Stratosphere and your base power. You do 4 in the Stratosphere and then 3, 3, 3, and 1.
Alright. Okay.
14. If you're looking for max damage, Jeremy.
Alright, no, that's fine. Sometimes I just gotta walk through it.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll net this. And then Geb.
I guess only 12, but still more.
Yeah, that's still not bad.
The environment might kill Osiris. Yes. All the shuffling sounds.
Yay! Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
And
Yeah, so not Chrono-Ranger.
Visionary would be okay.
Yeah, Fanatic. Yeah, Fanatic would probably be okay with it too. So, what do we think?
Whichever. If you have, like, Visionary has cards that she would play, but she doesn't have to.
Yeah, Fanatic has, I think, the most cards in hand right now, and there's at least one that I'm definitely not going to play.
Well,
so.
you can't play Chastise.
Right.
And you can't really play Final Dive.
Yep.
Basically. So, I mean, there are cases in this game where you can, but very few.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Specifically, Chastise, I was like, the odds of me, like...
Yeah, they're both good cards, but not in this particular game.
Yeah. All right,
there's your
Self-Destruct comes out.
Now we know what Tempest is going to do. Each hero target fire damage. Well, I can play the whole gang on someone. Sure. Maybe that will pay off.
Lou Dolphin says, Jesse, what I like about your username is how the C and the C sound the same, which is a thing that I literally never would have noticed if he had not have said that right there. Jesse C. Jesse C. Jesse C. Like, that is exactly what that is.
I'm curious why you say Jesse and not JC.
I don't know. It jumps out at me as Jesse.
I guess we can ask.
Oh, JC. Yeah, so JC says that it's JCC. I don't know. I say Jesse. Because you know that I'm Jesse's girl.
Like Jay-Z.
JCZ.
All right, there's no non-character card target around, so I'm going to skip that. And shoot with Compounded Bow. I guess Osiris is just going to die accidentally, so at this point.
Yeah.
I think, well, maybe not. Maybe I should get it down to 1. Unless it's Fanatic. Oh, Fanatic is going to be hitting Osiris, so... Yeah, you could, like, play Divine Sacrifice to kill Osiris, so... So I'll hit someone else. Like Isis.
Oh, Meowth. Logic8 says Meowth, which reminds me that I went to see the Lego Ninjago movie this weekend with my kids.
How was that?
It was way better than I thought it was going to be. Like, the first Lego movie was like, this is really clever. Then the Lego Batman movie, I was like, all right, maybe they're stretching it a bit, but it's still pretty funny. But I went to this purely because I knew my kids were going to like it, and it was so much better than it had any right to be. And I laughed out loud probably more than I did during the Lego Batman movie. It was definitely worth seeing if you're at all interested in, like, that sort of goofy, self-aware Lego humor from, like, the Lego movie. It was really funny. And Meowthra is a thing that's in that movie. So. Do I want to skip the rest of my turn? I don't. Thank you anyway, game, for giving me that
The Dolphin is talking about people calling you the wrong name. People call me Jonathan, and I'm not named Jonathan. Same thing. Like, come on, use people's names. It's not a hard thing.
Yeah, I actually learned that lesson, almost a decade ago at this point, when I had a friend who was named Joshua, and he was the first person ever that was like, my name is Joshua, don't call me Josh. And ever since then, I've kind of been like, all right.
The first person ever.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the first person that I ever had a situation where, like, they were like, this is my full name, please address me by my full name, and was not okay with nicknames or shortened names or anything like that. And ever since then, I've been, like, really cognizant of, like, if someone, the way that they introduce themselves to me, that is the name that I use unless they tell me differently. And so I never had an issue with Christopher, because he always introduced himself as Christopher, and I was like, all right, well, that's Christopher then.
Yeah. Yeah, if someone tells you their name, then use their name.
Yep.
That reminds me of a really great meme, I guess. Which is like, so this whole pronoun thing, if you think that's hard, let me tell you about people's names.
I saw
Everyone has a different one, and you have to remember it.
I saw that on Twitter just a couple days ago, yeah. That was good.
It's insane. How can How can you be possibly expected to remember a unique word for every person that you know? Ridiculous.
It's just nonsense, I tell you.
All right, now you are focused on Geb.
There it is.
You've just got a singular focus that you slightly change.
Yep.
Do you want to skip the rest of my turn? No, because Tempest is going to take care of it for us, right?
Yeah, so Lou Dolphin, that I'm also very terrible with names. So, like, I usually, like, have to be introduced to a person at least 2 to 3 times before I will remember who they are by name. And it is something I'm actively working on, but I'm still not very good at it.
Hey, Tempest. Have a twist the ether.
Ooh. I like my ether twisted.
I guess you don't have to discard a card. You don't have to use Flash Flood this turn. You could use it next turn if you want to get your Electrical Storm hit or something.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to skip for now because I think that we still have the option to do it later, and there's still 2 in the countdown, so... Alright, yeah, if I put out the Electrical Storm...
It's not the final countdown or anything.
Not yet. Yeah, this might not be the right choice, but I'm doing it anyway.
That's definitely the wrong choice. I get to pick.
Alright, pick it.
I get to pick this part, too.
So what would it have been if I had done it the other way? It still would have been 12, right?
15.
Oh, 15. All right. Well.
And Electrical Storm for another 15 and another 15. Like 15 every round.
All right, well.
I mean, if you want to do less damage, that's your call. I mean, you are Jeremy. You don't like dealing damage, so...
Yeah, except that now it's not 15, which is exactly the point. Because now Tefnut is out with all her HPs.
Now it would be 20.
It wouldn't be 20, because the other ones are so far below the 29, it would not have been able to...
focus her down so that she'd be... It would work. It will work.
All right.
It's our job to knock her down to be in Tempest range. Or just kill the other ones. That works too.
Terrible tech strike.
She's a tough nut to crack.
We keep showing... We're showing a variant whose like power I don't think we've used even once yet.
What,
At least not to effect.
Yeah. Not this game. I mean, I could destroy that thing if you want to do something else. You could play Lightning Slash or something. I'll just destroy it.
All right.
I have this grenade sitting around, so might as well use it. I could destroy the fire in the biosphere and lose the game.
That sounds like a fun way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those quirks of the video game that is just, like, that's not a thing you would probably ever have a situation on the tabletop, but because of the way that, like, you know, the video game has to know what's happening, and so you have to be able to pick any environment card, and those are environment cards, so you could destroy it, and then the game is over. All right, let's see. All right, I'm focused on Geb right now, right? Yes. Yeah, that's fine. I'll Sanctifying Strike Geb, and then heal 1, draw Zealous Offense.
Another one, not as good against the Ennead, because there's not many non-characters.
Yeah. So by the way, I hope you guys are noticing that like the animation, and by the animation I mean like the capture of the game is not as like chuggy as it usually is, which is why we actually switched to me playing from my tablet. There's something to do with the way the iMac captures the game when it's the Steam version. That there's something to do with the resolution, or because it's a retina screen, or some kind of something. We couldn't figure it out. But by capturing it directly from the tablet, it actually plays much smoother, and so that's why we're playing it this way. Because I'm trying to find ways to make the game actually look better, as opposed to like be chugging along. So I hope you guys notice that the animations actually look pretty good this evening. Ooh, JCC says, spoilers, if you listen to the letters page, you know my first name. Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Alright. Fine. Electrical storm. And yes. Okay, good. You did exactly what you said, which is you got us into the position where we can...
I did what I said.
Yep. The lesson here is always listen to John when it comes to matters of Sentinels.
Not a bad lesson.
So, Tefnet. I guess we'll do this next.
Yes.
Yes.
Is someone doing the project where they go back and listen to all the old letters pages and catalog all of their fake podcasts?
I definitely have a bunch of them in my head because I'm like our steak podcast where we just cook steaks and talk about it. That's good times. I would love to hear them do as a joke just like one episode of each of those podcasts. That would be so fun.
Like have a podcast that's just one episode of each of them.
Yeah.
Or I guess they could just start each podcast and just have one episode and then leave them dormant forever. And the meteor storm blocks all this.
Meteor storm.
And then they died. The podcast.
Yeah. I have been heartened by the fact that like the "and then they died" has actually been like actually true a couple times in some of the recent episodes. And then that person died. No, really. They're done.
All right, I stopped the meteor storm because Chrono-Ranger wasn't really doing much anyway.
That's fine. Podcast the podcast. All right. 15, 12, 12, and 10. Yeah, still not needing that, so we'll do Absolution, which I believe is going to go after Tefnet.
Geb?
No, I think I switched it. Oh, I guess I didn't switch it.
You can't
no,
switch
I didn't
it
switch
if it's
it.
active.
Yeah, I actually used it last turn, so I did not switch it. That's fine. We'll keep going after Geb.
Yeah, I guess if you used a different, or if you didn't use it.
If I didn't use it, right?
Yeah. Oh, I could hemorrhage, I suppose. And there's a nice lineup for you.
I like it. All right, so let's start with Tefnet.
They think this visionary is very leashed. You need to play more ongoing cards, apparently, to unleash her.
Well, we'll see. Maybe in game 4.
Against Omnitron.
There you go.
This is the Tempest show. I mean, the Twisted Ether's pretty good.
Yeah.
Time.
All right, so we got 7, 6, 6, and 3.
If you destroy Nephthys, I can destroy Geb for free, but Geb's dead anyways, so I don't know. Probably doesn't matter.
Well, I can destroy Tefnet.
With Lightning Slash.
Yeah.
May as well.
I can overkill Tefnut. Boom.
Yeah, actually, if you use Localized Hurricane, you'll do it. Take out Nephthys and Isis, and Jeb comes for free.
Nice. See, I told you that Localized Hurricane was going to be a good call, and you didn't think so. You were like, no, you'll do more damage this way. But who's winning the game?
We might have won sooner.
You don't know that. You can't prove that. Oh. Oh, look at that. It's so nice. Infernal damage. Because it's
Radiant.
so infernal. Oh, no. He picked the opposite. There's that victory music. Man, that's 3 for 3 tonight. Give me something hard. I guess we're going to have to do Ultimate Omnitron. Try and give us some challenge.
Right. I could have lowered the damage by 1. That would have been good.
That would have been not good.
Double plus ungood.
Double plus ungood, exactly right. All right, what did we say? It was going to be... Oh, at Tomb of Anubis, right.
I'm the one in charge, but I'll do that. All right, you can be Visionary Unleashed, and we will choose other heroes to make Visionary play more cards. Okay. How about that?
Sure.
Like when we first demoed Expatriate, we just like had everyone buff Expatriate, and that was a lot of fun. So Omnitron-X will do that, and so will the Argent Adept. I guess I can't pick that Argent Adept. Not today.
Whoa. What could John possibly be talking about? All right. Who else? Let's see.
Parse is good for that.
Ooh, thank you. I was trying to figure out who was a good choice, and I think Parse is an excellent choice. Should I maybe... Let's see here.
Knife Rogue Agent Knife as well can replay the bottom card of any deck.
Yeah. That's fine. We'll do Rogue... Or, not Rogue Agent, Fugue State.
Yeah, Fugue State also plays cards of other people's decks, so...
Yeah. If she's discarded, so that's fine.
You want to change the order? I guess, yeah, I can change the order.
I'm
the boss.
Yeah. Are we going to do Ultimate?
Ultimate. So advanced, increased damage dealt by devices by 1. On the flip side, reduced damage dealt 2 devices. And then the challenge mode. So as much as we are playing ongoing cards for the Visionary, Omnitron is also going to be playing ongoing cards and them being hard for us to destroy. So there you go.
Rogue State Parse and Fugue Agent Knife. Exactly.
Yes.
Offensive program online. Destroy humans. They say knowledge is power, so prepare to feel the power of my knowledge. All right. So Visionary opens with Mass Levitation, ongoing, done.
I guess I'm on challenge and not ultimate. Oh well, challenge is hard.
Challenge is still pretty hard. All right, Mind Spike, Psychic Maelstrom, and Suggestion. Omnitron-X has got an Innervation Ray, a Reactive Plating Subroutine, Reset, and Technological Advancement. Fugue State, Rogue Agent Parse has got Buffer Overflow, Critical Multiplier, and Updated Intel. And Extreme Prime Warden's Argent Adept has got an Alacritus Subdominant, Sadistic Dissonant, Scherzo of Frost and Flame, and Juz Bell.
Shoo.
Rogue State Parse sounds like a North Korean variant. Ooh,
all right.
Okay then. Fugue Agent Knife tends to space out. What are you gonna do?
Omnitron plays a couple cards.
All right, so we got one ongoing component and one repair drone. So let's see here.
So are we playing, if you can play an ongoing, you must play an ongoing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm fine with that. All right, so Mass Levitation.
And you must use your base power to do as much damage as possible.
All right, so... Yeah, we'll hit Omnitron with this.
We will unleash the Visionary. I will get a plating that protects me from Omnitron, mostly. And I will reveal the top card of the Visionary's deck. Decoy Projection, that can go in play.
Sure. Focus Plasma Cannon. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, so help me out on the... I haven't played Fugue State Parse very much. It says, play the bottom card of your deck. If you discarded a card this turn, one other player may play. If I use Buffer Overflow to discard a card from the villain deck, does that count as discarding a card, or is it only discarding a card from my deck? Or from my hand, I guess?
That counts, but it's very unlikely you'll get to do that. Like...
Right.
That you will use Buffer Overflow's ability to discard a card from the villain deck and use your power that turn.
Oh, this turn, not
possible,
this round.
But pretty unlikely.
Okay. I think I'm actually going to... I'm going to start with updated intel.
I like Parse's costume. Cool arrows.
Yeah. Whenever a villain card enters play, you may reveal the bottom card of a deck, then either put it on the top or the bottom of the deck. I like that for setting people up. Alright, so let's play the bottom card. Oh, and it was an updated intel.
Holding her quiver in a place where, like, archers actually hold it. Like, no archer holds their quiver on their back, because all their arrows would fall out.
Excuse me, but I have seen both of the Avengers movies, and that is exactly where he holds his quiver.
He has, like, a fancy quiver that, like... shoots arrows out of it.
Yeah, and he has a little thing where he can and then it spins him around and he grabs what he wants.
Loose in there. It's a little different, but yeah. Okay. Well, this lets me let people play cards, so I'll play that, and then I'm gonna shout at the Visionary. More. Oh, but it's gonna hit the decoy projection.
Oh, yeah.
Hit Omnitron with it. So Omnitron can play... let's go with Focus Plasma Cannon. And we'll reveal the top card of the Visionary's deck. It's an ongoing card.
Demoralization. Out comes the Judgment of Anubis.
Hey Anubis, we just saw your pals.
He's probably flying here in his Alkesh. We gotta lock the chevrons, man. So he can't dial in.
Yeah, maybe Omnitron will destroy all your ongoing cards. That's the danger you face. We never actually dealt him 7 damage, only 4.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Alright, deco projection's gone.
So he is going to play... No, he's going to reveal cards from the trash. So this turn he's not going to do anything anyway, so... You could try to control his deck, or you could do something else.
Yeah, I mean, my thought with updated intel was to sort of try to help plan out Visionary for some more ongoings.
Sure. Yeah, if you find an ongoing, put it on top.
So that was the idea. Yeah, so we'll bottom... Yeah, that's fine. We'll bottom this with the hopes of getting more ongoings.
Well, the bottom is going to stay the bottom.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, okay. Well, so we know what it's going to be now. It's the environment revealer. Okay.
All right. You don't have any ongoing, so you're allowed to play a one-shot.
All right. Yeah, so I think Psychic Maelstrom is going to be the choice here, so we'll get rid of one of these repair drones. Yeah, that's fine. Hit me.
Anubis don't like that. Jean-Marc has returned to watch the Visionary unleash.
We're doing what we can.
Visionary is unleashing heck.
All right, what are the odds that we're going to be able to deal another 5 damage? No, another 4 damage to get rid of that electromagnetic. Like, should I actually just neuter Anubis here, or what are we thinking?
No, keep using your power.
Keep using. All right.
That's the rule. We have to unleash the Visionary.
All right, unleashing the Visionary.
We've already dealt 6. What do you mean, what are the odds? We can do 1 more damage.
I
Like
just
right
did
now?
6. I'm saying, like, I had done 3, and I was going to neuter Anubis so that if we destroyed any more things, he wasn't going to hit us.
Well, that's fine. He's just a baby. Lord of the Underworld.
Yeah, so if you want to watch a show that doesn't choose cards because of arbitrary rules like we have we've already done, you should check out Dolphin's Dive on Thursdays, where it's a deep dive into strategy where he tries to play the best card always and not because we're trying to show off a new variant. Oh. Yes, I will hemorrhage cerebrally.
I basically don't ever worry about Anubis' 2 damage. If that's useful.
Alright, I have 2 different cards to play. Critical Multiplier or Buffer Overflow.
Buffer Overflow could save your ongoing cards.
Yeah. Ooh, reveal the flaws. I draw an impossible shot. I did not discard, so nothing else is going to come out. And we move on.
Alright, I'm going to conjure up a Lyra. Unfortunately, the Visionary doesn't have any ongoings in hand.
I'll tell you, this sherry cask aged scotch has got a really interesting sweetness to it.
Yes,
I'm enjoying it.
I enjoy it myself. I know some people don't, but I like it.
Yeah, the Caribbean cask Belvini that I have, I've actually gotten it a bunch of times. It's one of my favorites. That rum cask scotch is a really good combination to me.
I just like really good rum as well.
I also do like really good rum, yes.
You can catch that more about that on our third live stream after Beard Care weekly.
Yes.
Hard alcohol.
On our episode of Scotch Live.
Saturday nights live.
Scotch Live, exactly.
John and Jeremy drinking hard liquor every night.
Together yet separated by a time zone and a country.
Do you want to brain burn yourself? Probably not.
Nah.
For no reason. Swinging blades.
Terraforming.
So that's going to play 2 cards.
Yeah, it'll
and
play 2 villain cards.
Going to play 2 cards or 1 card at the end of the turn. So I guess it's a question of what would terraforming do?
WWTD.
And if you discard it, it plays the next card anyways. So
yeah, I really don't like Anubis, so I'm gonna do that.
if you don't like Anubis, why didn't you let
Oh, I thought I
destroy it.
See, I like stabbed at the thing and I hit the wrong button. Man.
All right, we can rewind
did
even
you
though we
do?
know what's going to happen.
What did you do? Do you want to discard terraforming? Right. I do not want to discard terraforming.
And now you could pick Omnitron and put something on top to play instead.
I like that idea.
Instead of that card that he's going to play. But he's going to play it anyways. So it doesn't matter.
Oof. Yes.
Oh, yeah. What? Oh, right. All right, you kept terraforming.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's why you kept your buffer overflow around for this or the flechettes. Yeah, so you can keep doing Omnitron, I guess.
Yeah.
There might be a problem. Did you put that up back on the bottom? Or did you put it on the top, this drone?
I put the drone on the bottom, and then it played the next card, which was Sedative Flechettes.
Oh, I thought, why wouldn't you put the drone on the top?
I'm going to do that now. I didn't before, but then I got Sedative Flechettes, so I was able to kill my other card to get rid of Sedative Flechettes. It might not have been the best choice, but it seems to have worked out in the end. Because now we just have one drone to deal with. And I got rid of the Sedative Flechettes, so that's fine.
Okay. You could look at his bottom again.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
keep
still
that
Sedative.
in the bottom.
Right, it's still Sedative Flechettes, because that was where I sent it before. All right, good.
Oh, right, because you... No, what do you mean you sent it before? Sedative Flechettes is in the trash.
So that's his other Sedative Flechettes. Like I
Yeah.
said, it's the other one, John.
But you didn't know it was there.
You don't know.
I know.
Maybe I did know it was there.
Pick another deck.
All right. We already knew that was that, so that was a mistake. But whatever. We're not rewinding again.
See, Lou Dolphin has it. John's trying to work out what Jeremy's logic is and realizing no logic.
Yeah. Exactly. I still win more often than I don't.
That
So
means you have the highest hit points and take 4 damage.
I don't think order's gonna matter here because we got Reveal the Flaws out. So not that it would have mattered either way. I don't think against Omnitron. All right. So let's see what's in the trash.
Well, we know Sedative Flechettes on the bottom, so I'm not worried about anything else that Omnitron has. I'd rather keep it on the bottom and not bubble it up to the top.
Okay.
I guess unless you want to suggest a drone on top or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just looking in the trash, like, all right, what if I
Yeah, you
like,
could put those heal bots up
a
or
repair drone on top or something? I could. I mean, I could also precognition.
no, that's what I'm saying. Don't use precognition because that bubbles up the Sedative Flechettes that's on the bottom right now.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It
Okay.
bubbles it up too closer to the top. But yeah, suggestion is good. It
Yeah.
does bubble it up by 1, but it's not as bad. Because it also adds a card to the top.
Right.
So it doesn't make Sedative Flechettes come any faster than otherwise would.
So between the electromagnetic railgun or terraforming, which is the one you want me to put on the bottom? I assume you don't want 2 Sedative Flechettes in the deck, right?
I would put whichever, either the component of the drone, whichever one we want him to not play. Like, he's going to play one on his next turn, right? He's going to reveal one from the
Right,
trash.
no, I already picked the repair drone to go on the top. Now we're talking about what's going to go on the bottom.
Oh,
There were 2 repair drones in the trash.
yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter to
All
me.
right, fine. And I will use my base power, as is my want. Should I take out one of these damage dealers, or should I hit Omnitron, you think?
Do we have anything else we're going to be killing stuff with? I guess the ones that deal damage based on the number of drones are going to suck. So
That's fine.
I would take that one out. Maybe. Mostly, I would like to hit Omnitron though.
Yeah. Omnitron is somewhat unique though, in that like we could take Omnitron all the way down and then still not be done if there's still drones in play. Now, granted, that is typically not that big of a deal unless it's an electro pulse explosive, but still, it's one of those things that like I always like to remember that just getting rid of the main villain is not going to necessarily finish the game. So.
All right, time for the Visionary to not play Brain Burn.
Womp womp.
Yeah, so if you use Recompile, you'll be able to use your base power to let someone else play the bottom card of their deck.
Yes.
But obviously it's nice to have those critical multipliers whenever you play Recompile, but so it goes.
Yeah, we'll get rid of one of those, and then I have the buffer overflow. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, reveal the flaws, syntactic analysis, between the lines, and data mining. And I play a snap decision. Start your turn, discard one card if you do play a card. Interesting. Alright.
Cool.
And then somebody else gets to play a card from the bottom of their deck. We don't know what's on the bottom of Visionary's deck right now because she played the card that we knew was there. So let's see.
Did she? Prophetic Vision.
It was
Prophetic Vision, and that's what it's going to be. So say yes.
okay.
You put it back.
Yep. No, you're right. All right.
Yeah, not Swarm of Scarabs.
Yep. Great.
It's Arcane Cadence time.
Oh no, Aaron! Your wife sprained her ankle? That's not fun.
Uh-oh. Too many cards.
So many arcane cadences!
That's how I like it. Actually don't have instrumental conjuration, so I want to hang on to the harp, I think. Put that on the bottom in case someone wants to let me play it. And I'll use the lyra. Someone want to play a card?
Well, Visionary does not have any ongoings right now.
Last. You could take out one of those drones with one of your cards. You want to do that?
Sure.
Possible shot.
Yeah.
And I will let Visionary draw a card. Still a one shot.
There's that idol that I've preloaded. So much repairs. All right.
Check Visionary's deck again now.
Yeah, let's check Visionary again.
Hey, it's
Top
on
of deck.
the way. Or you can leave it on the bottom and play it with Parse.
That's true. Top is fine for now.
You could check what's on the bottom of Parse's deck, because that's what you're going to play on your turn. You decide if you want it or not. That's a good one to have on the bottom.
All right. Damage. Sure. Probably Disintegration Ray on the top.
No matter. I can destroy ongoing cards easily.
Yeah, I hate the adaptive plating subroutine and the interpolation. If that even stays out for one character's turn, they have to take some damage.
Yep. I'll remind you that we specifically talked about not playing Precognition last turn. So please stop playing it.
You selected it. You literally, like, voted for it, so that's why I picked it just now.
Maybe I accidentally clicked on it.
If that was, I was assuming that you were going to be like, oh, what did you do if I played something else? So I picked the one that you voted for.
Sorry, I accidentally clicked on something.
All right.
I'm not going to rewind. You reveal the top 3 cards of the deck.
All right, fine.
We're not cheating here.
I just, like, already this game, there's been like 3 times where it's like, oh, what is he doing? And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just do what he says.
I just assumed you were just doing what you wanted and ignoring me.
All right, I will do that for the rest of the game then.
Sounds good.
3 of the 4 heroes have AR in their name.
They're all silvery.
They're fighting again. This is definitely not us fighting.
It can be more fighting.
We can definitely be more fighting than this. To be fair, I have not played this new Visionary much. I've only played her, I think, twice in testing games, so I am also still learning how to efficiently utilize the new Visionary. Jean-Marc says, Jeremy's strategy, ignore John until he makes a mistake. Oop, it looks like I got a card played. All right, let's see. If I hit Omnitron for 3, but then he heals back... Yeah, I think I'm going to take out one of these repair drones. That's going to be a net benefit versus just dealing the damage, I think.
Yep.
All right. See, I have a revealed flaws. I also have between the lines. Nobody has an area effect damage dealer power right now, do they?
Omnitron has a card.
Yeah, let's see. Discard. If you do, you may play a card.
Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I would play. Go top 3 cards, one on the bottom, and the other 2 in your hand. Yeah, Parse is also another one of those heroes that I haven't played a lot, so I have to like reread her cards every time they come up to make sure I know what I'm doing. Let's see, select a player. The player reveals the top 2 cards of the deck, then you play, draw, or discard each of those cards in order. Oof, yeah. so... Yeah, let's do a quick calculation here. Alright, so what do I want to play?
You can play 2 of these.
Yeah, let's do that. And then that. Alright, so... If I impossible shot... Let's see, we got one more hero to go before the end of the round. Alright, I will impossible shot the repair drone. And then I'm going to use my... calculation. I use my base power to play syntactic analysis. Let's see what the visionary has.
2
Oh,
ongoing
look at
cards.
that! Play it. And play it. There we go. Do we know what's on the bottom card of visionaries? I don't think we do.
I'll play it.
Play it. Suggestion. That's alright.
That's good.
Yeah, so we'll do... Put that on the top. Alright. Alright, let's unleash this visionary.
Who wants to play a card? Does a visionary have? You've got another ongoing in hand, but you could just play it on your turn.
Yeah.
You have another copy of Syntactic Analysis. Do you want to play it?
Sure.
More cards for the visionary. One shots.
Yeah.
My favorite thing reading the variant unlock threads is someone who unlocks the variant and confidently posts what they think is the condition without having looked at any of the discussion. And like 2 posts above them is someone completely contradicting.
Yeah, someone like, well, it's definitely not this. They're like, I'm confident it's this.
It has to be this. There's no other explanation. And that happens all the time. It's all about teamwork and science. It's been done before, and it can be done again. And let's let the visionary draw cards. We're going to have all your ongoings in play. I guess we can't. Some of them are limited, but we'll do what we can. Spursh. Do not want.
Yeah, the environment was like, you guys are getting too big for your britches. We're coming out.
Visionary must survive to fully unleash. I mean, you have data mining. We could blow stuff up. Let's just leave the spike trap around to kill a drone, right? So
Sure.
that's easy enough to plan.
Alright, I know what's on the bottom of Omnitron's deck, because I just put it there. I don't think I know what's on the bottom of Visionary's deck right now.
Not Visionaries. Parse has a good card, though.
Right, but if it's already there, we know we can play it.
Yeah. I mean, you can play anything. Most hero cards aren't bad to play. Visionary has a couple that are, but they're both in their trash now. I'd say it's good to look at the Visionaries.
Yeah.
Though she only has 17 cards left in her deck because we're ripping through it.
Alright, what do you think?
I'll top of deck that. Yeah, so Spike Trap's going to kill that drone already. So just leave it alone and hit Omnitron.
Yeah, so I'll Mind Spike Omnitron. And then I will unleash my crushing lucidity.
For 5 damage.
Now we'll get rid of that component.
Coil Blaster time. Don't want to play those cards. Do want to play Visionaries cards. Hey, rest the mind. You can rest the mind on Chemise,
Sure.
who deals damage. It'd be really cool if we can destroy Ursh. So I don't know if we want to play data mining to do that, or the Argent Adept can probably do it. Maybe can't. Data mining would do it. Or just straight up damage. That's fine too.
Yeah, I'm looking through everything here. Discard a card. Yeah, so if I discard a card, I get to play somebody's bottom. Oop. Alright, so we'll do that. That's fine. And then that's fine. We can do that. And we kill Ursh. And then I'm gonna play one on the bottom and 2 in your hand. I'm just looking through everything here. All right, let's see.
Yep.
If I... Yeah, I mean, I don't get any bonus from that, but it is still 5 damage. Yeah, I'm still going to quick calculation. All right, so... Ooh, yeah. Let's put targeting arrow on the bottom, and we'll draw the other 2. Then we'll play targeting arrow on Omnitron. I like that. And then, again, I don't think we know right now what's on the bottom of Visionary because we've been playing them all.
Yeah, it's Prophetic
So we'll
Vision
keep
again.
going.
You revealed it on the villain turn.
Oh, well.
That's fine. You want to play through it and get to the next one. And not have Challenge of Fire. That would be great.
Yeah, and we already have
Yeah, I think casting the Underworld.
Yeah, casting the Underworld. I mean, there's already 4 environments in play. Or is that environment targets? I went past it too quickly.
It's fine. Shimmy's mind is rested, so that'll be going to Omnitron anyway.
Okay.
All right. It is time to have the Argent Adept all set up with instruments. Does someone want to use a power or play a card? Does the Visionary have more ongoing cards? She has one, but she can once again play it on her turn.
Yeah.
So I will let's see.
I mean, assuming that's what we want. I mean, I don't know what...
We just want her to keep playing ongoing cards.
I understand that, but I'm saying if you play the ongoing card now and I like Cerebral Hemorrhage on my turn and then still get the benefit of having that ongoing out.
That's fine.
All right.
We'll get there.
Limited.
Limited.
That's
The
unacceptable.
chat says there are 9. Or there are 8 cards that you can get out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cast Another Roll came out and then destroyed itself. And we can still skip this. Because I think Spike Trap is going to be going after environment targets for a while. Is there a wind coming from your side there?
I mean, I have my fan on, but it's been on all night.
Okay, just seems it has increased. Now it stopped.
I just moved it ever so slightly to the left.
That must be it. Terraforming. Uh-oh. He's going to play a lot of cards. Oh, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Omnitron is the choice here because that at least gets us... Let's see, 1, 2... There's going to
But
be
you
5.
said you know what's on the bottom. What's on the bottom?
I'm just saying whatever it is, we can put it on the top since he's going to be playing...
Okay.
Whoa, why is this asking me to log into my iTunes account? That's not useful. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather have that than something else.
Yep.
And that's all just going to blow up. It's, yeah, it doesn't, it's just going to get destroyed.
Yeah, it's going to get destroyed again. So.
5 cards.
All right, so we got an automation drone.
Guess you can see there's something else innocuous on the bottom that we can put on top. Yeah, adaptive plating.
Yeah,
it's
it's better than some of the alternatives for sure.
I can blow up any ongoing cards with Omnitron. Yep, put that on top.
This is fun.
Yep. That can fun.
I don't think I've ever had it happen quite like this before, where I get to like pick them all.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Well, we got back to set of Blechettes on the bottom.
That's all right. I'll take it.
You're just stacking them up for this moment. All right, we know we don't want Omnitron, so you may as well pick the Visionary here and maybe get something, find Twist of Ether. Hey, Mass Levitation. That's good.
Sure.
It's another one we can get out.
Sockfoot 2000 says the latest updates to Twitch have placed the chat over the right half of the screen and may work better next week to put your pictures on the right so it's easier to follow the chat and watch the game. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's on like iOS and stuff, or maybe even on the desktop. It's like the chat's like an overlay on the video now.
Oh, interesting.
Instead of being, at least that's what when I watch it on TV, it's like that. So
okay, yeah, I had to like reorganize this all sort of on the fly when I switched over to doing the tablet version instead of the Steam version of Sentinels tonight, so I can reorganize it before next week.
yeah, I think Sockfoot is saying it's over top of the right half. People are saying the chat has always been on the right, but now it's on top of the video. Yeah, I've seen that too. It might be an option, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're making it the default at some point. Oh yeah, cards. Pick what you like, I guess.
Yeah, I'm looking.
We've passed the 2-hour mark.
Oh, look at that.
So Omnitron-X has a card that destroys component cards. And I'm going to use that to blow up his things.
Alright, so Omnitron used adaptive plating to become immune to my thing.
Just psychic. Oh, but it's immune to your other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He became immune to my thing.
Well, you'll have to just shoot a drone instead.
Yeah.
And you can't even play those ongoing cards. They're limited.
Yep. Yeah, let's get out of decoy projection. And then so all of those ongoings and components are fine, or should I get rid of the adaptive plating subroutine?
If you want, or you could shoot a drone, or you could use Foresight to draw cards.
That's fine. I'll use Foresight then.
Hey!
Look at all of these amazing things.
Yeah, and you put one on the top and one on the bottom, so Parse will let you play the other one.
Alright, so
I'd put Rest of Mind in your hand because you probably aren't going to...
yeah, so Rest the Mind in hand, Twist the Ether bottom. Sure, yes. That's fine, hit me. Hit me!
It's the projection.
Do it!
Alright, I can deal fire damage. That's fine. Immune to fire damage. We'll give the Visionary hit points. And we'll give the Decoy Projection hit points. They're laughing about playing Foresight.
Yeah.
I'm going to play, this is a good combo against Omnitron, I'm going to play Self-Sabotage to destroy any number of component cards. Okay.
Nice.
And I'm not even going to destroy any of my own cards. Just Omnitrons. And I can do some lightning damage. I've got all the types of damages. It's great. And then I can play Disruptive Flechettes to blow up that ongoing card. And then do projectile damage. That was pretty good. Still not done my turn. Let's see what the Visionary has. Sure. Omnitron's getting things done. That targeting arrow is nice.
Yes. All right.
I don't think we really need irreducible damage very much.
I know. That's like, I love that about Parse, but we haven't had a lot of issues with that lately. Yeah, that's fine.
Time to finish this bottle. Yes, Lou Dolphin points out irreducible would be useful in advanced, which we forgot to turn on.
That's true.
This is the last of my whiskey. I just have some bourbon, which I guess is whiskey, but not Scotch whiskey, and some gin. Might have to get a new bottle of something for the rest of the year before I go off traipsing around the world again.
Such a traipser you are.
Did you just draw 6 cards?
I did. I discarded a bunch of my other, like, irreducible damage cards.
Nate, Diggity Doggity, Jeremy does not apparently ever use critical multiplier. But maybe someday he'll play it.
Someday.
It will be great. We'll be happy. We'll be happy again. Was there anything the Visionary discarded that she wants to get back on top of her deck? I guess not.
Yeah, I just drew a card that I wanted to have, so that's good. Or wait. I think I put it on the top of my deck.
Well, yeah, there's limited stuff, so... I don't know what's even left in your deck that's ongoing.
There should be one. I just put one on the top of my deck that is an ongoing that's not limited. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't.
You drew it.
I drew it. Okay.
You got a Twist the Ether in there somewhere still that you could play. Okay. Actually, I still don't have an Inventive Preparation, so let's go looking for that. I didn't find it, but I can get other things. I'll put that in my hand, that on top. Play a Silver Shadow, so the Visionary can draw a card. And yeah, I'll play a card. Do I have the bell? I just want to play the bell. All right. Doing Argent up things.
Just Argent Adept things.
Yep. Seeing what the Visionary has on top of her deck. Pelican Cocoon. I guess you might as well play it.
Sure.
Then, like, you can just try at the start of your turn. Yeah, did you discard Between the Lines?
I might have.
Like, that will let you make Visionary deal, like, a ton of damage by using your power. Just so you know. That's a good one.
I believe I covered earlier in this game that I don't play Parse as often as I should.
Fair enough.
I might not have known that.
It lets someone else use a power. They're complaining that you're not maximizing the damage.
That is true. It is likely that I am not.
Oh no, Swarm Scarabs! If you had Parse's powers, you would not have a problem parsing her cards.
Indeed.
Singularity! That's bad. That's going to hurt for Omnitron. A lot.
Yeah.
Omnitron might be dead. Actually, I can... Yeah, Omnitron's in a bad way now. I don't know if there's anything we can do about that.
So don't pick you for this updated intel, since you might not be around.
I guess you could pick the Visionary. As you like. Yep, that's a lot of equipments.
He apparently plays Parse as often as the Cleveland Browns play football. I'd say less often, quite frankly.
So click on Omnitron and see the damage preview.
Oof.
Yep, that's 6 times 3 damage is going to be the end of Omnitron-X. Should have blown up the rest of my equipment had I known. But I didn't know. Omnitron strikes back with a vengeance. And then Electro Pulse. Well, you can rest
Yeah,
the
I mean,
mind
we
on
haven't
that.
seen one all game, so it makes sense that we'd start seeing one now.
Well, you can play Rest the Mind on it, so. Actually, you can't because you're in a cocoon, but you can just come out of your cocoon and then Rest the Mind on it. So. So the flechettes still there. Or you could just stay in your cocoon and be like, "Ah, suckers."
Yeah.
Can you one-shot the Swarm of Scarabs? That would be cool.
I can.
Just your basic 7 damage power. Like any old hero. Did you draw something cool? Guess you could still have a Twisted Ether you could play.
Yep.
I'll let you play it.
All right.
Play it on yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like that is thematic.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can probably win on the villain turn by redirecting all the damage from Rest of Mind and using Twisted Ether to keep you from hitting it so hard.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll get rid of one of those. Alright, everybody's giving me a hard time, so...
See, now if you play Recompile, you get to discard 3 cards, and that's plus 3 damage to something like the Electro Pulse Explosive.
Alright, explain that to me, because this is something that I'm not
So
following
whenever
the
you
thinking.
discard a card
Yeah.
from your hand, you have to choose a hero target. You have to choose a hero target, and they get a +1, like
Right.
a 1 +1.
Right?
So that's it. That's it. That's it.
Add
It's
them
great.
to the Visionary?
Probably a Visionary, or you could whoever you think is going to deal damage. Like it could be Parse, or someone who's going to deal damage. So Visionary, or I mean, like we could make the Argent deal damage. I mean, if you use on Visionary, the problem is that she's going to hit the explosive, but she's not because I'm going to get Visionary to play a card to deal damage first, or use a power from Argent up. So hit the Visionary. It's safe to do the Visionary.
Okay.
Because they don't know what I'm doing with the Argent Adept. But they should know. But they don't know. But they should know. Hey, targeting arrows. All the targeting arrows. And now you don't know what's on the bottom because you reshuffled.
That's okay. I'm sure it's awesome.
That's pretty good. I would say the Visionary, unless the Visionary has Brain Burn in there still. No. So. Oh yeah, we knew it was Suggestion.
Okay.
Forgot. Yeah, just something not horrible. All right, I lost my stuff.
I just want to remind you now, because I just thought of it, and I don't want to almost forget like last week, that we do need to release a variant tonight.
Okay.
And we're past 2 hours, so I think some people are probably like, it's 9 o'clock. What's going on?
What's going on
We're almost there, though.
All right. Well, I'm going to get my harp out. I'm going to use that to let me use the power.
John's going to LARP out with his harp out.
Right. And the game's going to freeze. What? Oh, I picked the Visionary. I meant to pick myself, but that's fine. You just use your power. I was going to pick myself and then shout at you, but I forgot. And yeah, I hit Omnitron.
Oof.
Only 12 damage.
I'll take that.
You don't have another damaging power, do you? If you picked up the Rod of Anubis, that would be cool. Yeah, I'll just get hit points. I guess we'll go to the thing that I do to get the variant ready. Imminent variant! Assuming the game is over soon, which it may be. Your favorite friend is back.
Mm-hmm.
But now...
Jaffa Cree!
The other thing is almost the second highest, but not quite. Oh, the eco projection's getting hurt. We don't want that.
Well, and it's also hitting the Electro-Pulse explosive, which...
Yeah, so choose one of us. And then we hit Omnitron. It's asking this because of the challenge mode thing. That shouldn't actually be asking that. And I would reduce this damage if you can to try to... It's still a lot, but yeah, actually we can... I think it'll be just enough, actually. If you can finish off with... unless you want to finish off with your Visionary Unleashed power. It's up to you, I guess.
Nah, that's fine. Now that's going to matter here. It's going to kill the decoy, and that's
Oh,
fine.
and Omnitron hits him. Sorry, yeah, Anubis hits Omnitron there. Send its own Electro-Pulse explosive back to it. I will just make a bug report about that. It's minor, but it's annoying that it pops up and it's like, what order should this happen when it doesn't actually matter?
Oh! Right. Now we're going to increase it.
Whatever will we do? Take Walker, you need to go watch Stargate. SG-1. Stat.
Alright, we got this.
Alright. Fortunately, there are 2 targets, but you could Mind Spike 1 and then use your unleashed power to finish the game.
Yes. So let's do that. We'll Mind Spike. The Electro Pulse. Boom, boom. And then... Oh! Sorry. Sorry, Parse. Wah, wah. And sonic damage. Increase. Boom! Oh, 4 for 4 tonight.
Well done.
That is a thing that I'm glad we were able to do. We have not
Challenge
had a
accepted.
fully victorious evening for a while.
I think we would have won that on Ultimate also. It would have been a little tighter.
Would
But
have been a little tighter, yes. But
we would have won it, I think, still. We probably would have played a little more defensively. And maybe less, like, foolishly getting just playing as many visionary cards as we can to little effect. Some cases, but it was still good.
It was. All right, so it is still the fall of the variants. So we need to put a new variant out for everybody tonight.
That's right.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to edit this page.
Any guesses from the chat? It's Extreme Prime Wardens, Captain Cosmic. I guess there's only 2 to guess from. We'll see what people think while we're clicking things.
Clicking, clicking, clicking.
All right, I'm ready to click my thing. Are you ready to click your thing?
You can go
you
ahead
have
and
to
click your thing. I need
I
to.
clicked my thing. And the thing I clicked was Extreme Prime Wardens, Fanatic.
Fanatic!
Fanatic. Kill the Spirit is now available if you restart your game of Sentinels. So, happy hunting. I can click my thing on the live stream. Twitch gave me special permission. So yeah, that's all set. And have fun looking for that. Have fun hunting for Tempest unlock condition. And I look forward to seeing cool stuff.
Indeed. If you check out the Fall of the Variants page at sentinelsdigital.com/fall of the variants, you will see Fanatic available as of September 26th, 2017.
That's today.
That's right now.
Amazing.
What? Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so... Oh, now I gotta get my thingy for my end script. Where did I put it? Bloop.
Oh, now Jeremy's getting his thingy.
Now I'm getting my thingy. Alrighty, so that's gonna do it. Thank you everybody for another episode of Sentinels Live. Sentinels of the Multiverse is the only cooperative comic book card game that you should be playing. Thank you for joining us. We do this every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, and if you enjoy the show, please do like, share, follow, and subscribe. Sentinels of the Multiverse is currently available for iOS, Android, and Steam, and always in good old analog cardboard and ink. And you can find more info and download the free demo at sentinelsdigital.com. I'm Jeremy.
I'm John.
Saying good night from the multiverse. We will see you next week. Thanks, everybody.
Night.
Good night.